Hello everyone, Alpha Galaxy here. So today, we've got some new awesome seeds, bok choy, and some cabbage that have been introduced in the game, and I thought this was a great idea to show you guys this awesome gardening plot tool that I have used for quite some time now. It will help you to, one, see what each individual plant or seed does next to other plants. It'll help you decide if you want to make like a watering, self-watering garden. You can do that without having to plant everything and then replant everything, and in the end waste a lot of seeds and time that you might have been working to get. This way you don't have any waste, or you don't have to destroy your plants, and make it quite simple for you. You also kind of learn what seeds and plants do what next to each other just by using it. So, anywho, let's move on, and I'll show you this awesome tool. Alright, so here is the awesome gardening tool for plotting your plot. It is called the Palia Garden Planner. I will put the link in the description below. And what this does is it shows you what every fruit, vegetable, crop does and how they react next to each other. And then here's the fertilizer as well. And then down here it'll show you what percentage of your garden is affected by what buff. And so this will allow you to kind of lay out your garden before doing it in the game, so you don't have to keep throwing away your potatoes or throwing away certain crops that you've done and then have to redo it again over and over. So if you want a fully self-watering garden, this is a good way of knowing how you can do that, and what is it going to look like without actually having to do it in the game first. So here are, I'm just kind of throwing stuff together. So if you want potatoes and they're self-watering, and then harvest boost, your wheat is a harvest increase. You can see the little icons there and the water retention there. You can see the weed prevention there, star quality, speed increase. And then these are the new ones that have just come out, the cabbage and the bok choy. And it shows what those do as well. So if you want, cabbage instead of potatoes, but you still want it all self-watering, here is a great way to do that. Or, some bok choy in between so they don't get weeds, because maybe you don't want to have to come back after a long day as of adventuring to have to pull weeds in your garden. Let's see here. We'll throw that in there, and we'll do some potatoes over here. And you like to use wheat for crop harvesting increase, and there you go. So as you can see, you hover over these sections, it will show you what's going to be ending up to be watered. It'll be highlighted when you hover over it, and it will show you what's not. And so here you can also see what's going to be weed prevention and what's not, like what can still have weeds. And you'll start understanding how your layout and what you put down affects the plants next to it. And then let's say you want to be done with this, you can do clear plot. Boom, done. So I'll show you my plot that I've been using for a long time, just because it's really simple on my brain. Here we go. So I do 1, 2, 3, and this is not necessarily the most money, but I can just show you that this is self-watering. I like to put the harvest increase next to this because it will boost my apples, so I get the maximum of apples. And you only have to do that straight down, because one crop next to an apple tree, it only needs 3 of that type of crop. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 to get the effect. And these get the effect because there's 3 next to it. Now if I want it to be self-watering, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, And then I've been doing the cabbage next to these because it will give self-watering there and self-watering there and there and then there. Boom. And then what it's done is it makes it so most of my garden self-watering, at least my apple trees will be. And then I can also know that my apple trees will get a harvest boost. And then the rest I have to water myself. But not necessarily the best for money making, but it's a fun little tool that you can use to make different things. Or sometimes blueberry bushes can be difficult to know how to plot them next to each other so you have spacing, because sometimes getting the spacing right can be kind of difficult. So you can just kind of play around with this, see what works for you. If you need onions, you know, then you know to plant 3 onions touching to get boosts that you need. Oops. Oh boy. Bloop. To get the benefits that you want. So this one seems like it only needs 2 touching. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, a lot of different things. It's a super helpful tool, especially if you're just starting out and you don't know what everything does. And especially with the new plants coming in, I thought that would be really helpful so you guys know, because if you want to start getting cabbage and fermenting them for some bok choy, kimchi, or some, cabbage kimchi, this is a great way to kind of work it into your garden. So yeah, there you go. And we got some water retention blueberries that are also weed prevention. So, and then you got the clear plot button down here that I just click, and then it's all gone. All right, everybody, there you have it. I hope that was helpful. And like I said, I will leave the link to that below. And have fun gardening. Be creative. Create the crops that you want. You can even come up with your own little money-making plot, or just have some cool star qualities that you've been looking for. Because don't forget that there are achievements for making X amount of star quality crops. And so you can always play around with that too. And like I said, have fun. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you guys all again soon. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe here to catch my latest videos on YouTube, and over here on Twitch, where you can catch my live streams every week. Thanks for watching.